Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Water Assassin Fishing. I'm Dave and I'm here today, or tonight, trawling big swim baits with a bait caster for big flathead in St George's Basin. The goal is nothing small, only big. I've got the Hobie, obviously, I've got the hammock. I'm going to set up a base camp here in a second, have something for dinner, and then I'm just going to trawl all night until I get tired and then crash, and hopefully I can catch something big. If not, it's going to be a great adventure. Stay tuned, let's get some fish. Guys, pretty much all set up now. Just going to put an underlay and a sleeping bag in here. It is going to be raining tonight, so that's why I've got the fly on. But yeah, basically home base is set up. I'm just going to cook a bit of dinner really quickly. Sun's nearly down behind us over here, and the time for flathead is nearly upon us. So with the Hennessy Hammocks, guys, so you've got this basically this fly that goes over the top of it. It keeps the rain off. What I've done is I've just opened up on one side, so I've got a little sort of balcony area where I can cook some food or whatever in case it rains. I've got a spot I can hang out so I don't have to be in the hammock if I don't want to. So guys, I thought I'd take you on a bit of a tour through this Hennessy Hammock and how it all works. Obviously the rain fly just sort of sticks out a fair bit. That's why I went the bigger rain fly. You can sort of custom make your own Hennessy Hammock. I've just got it tied over to a tree over here. And then that way I can sort of create like a little, I guess you call it like shelter under here. It's quite big, as you can see right through. So you've got it connected over to another tree just over there. Now, being it's going to rain, it's going to pull all that in. That there is obviously usually nice and tight around that rope. Water would roll along this rope and it would go straight into the hammock and you'd get wet. So what I've done is I've put these little bits of rope there and it's designed to catch the water as it runs through, and then it's just going to drip straight down to the ground. So yeah, there's a few people wondering what that was there and why that was there in the last video. Obviously the sleeping bag, underlay, really important to have that underlay in there. Like I explained in the last video, if you don't have it there, you'll get, you know, pretty cool in the night. Same over here, just going to roll that, they call it a snake skin. Just going to roll that underneath the fly, make sure the fly is nice and tight. Same thing over here. I'm just going to tighten that piece of rope up there tonight so nothing drips through. And got quite a bit of space. Like if I'm sitting here in this hammock looking out, there's quite a bit of room. As you can see, this fly goes a good, I'd say 2 meters, and when it's raining all this under here would be dry. Put the onion on first. Cheers, guys. Hey guys, so just for tonight's meal, I've obviously got the onion, but I'm going to add a porterhouse steak that I've been marinating for a few days. Just cryovac it with some Worcestershire sauce, barbecue sauce, olive oil, mixed herbs, salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic. So I'm going to throw that in with the onions, and I'm going to let it all marinate together, and should be boom. Was away in the sauce there. I thought I'd just take a moment to have a chat before the sun goes down about the Hennessy Hammock, because I've had a few comments actually after my last video about, you know, asking how comfortable it is, you know, is it something that you should go buy, all that sort of stuff. So obviously, like, I am only a small channel. I'm not big by any stretch of the imagination. Like, I just make these videos for fun and for people that I know who can't get out there and do this sort of thing themselves. So when I sort of promote a product on this channel, I'm not at all getting paid for that, as you guys probably already know. But just wanted to say, like, something like this Hennessy Hammock, for what I do, is a dream come true. So you can imagine, you know, how easy something is to set up. Like, you guys just watch that, connecting it to two trees. You're off the ground, there's literally nothing you've got to lay down. You basically put it on, pull the snake skins apart, your hammock's set up then, and then you've got options. So you can either elect to, you know, put a fly on if you think it's going to rain, or, you know, you're worried about the wind and you want to use a windbreak or something, or you can leave the fly off. Or you can do what I did a couple of weeks ago that you guys watched the video of, me leaving the fly off and just sleeping under the stars. There's multiple options. The question that I got last time I was out here, I had a few comments, a few on Instagram and direct messages and things about it. Is it comfortable? Look, it's perfectly comfortable for me, for what I need. You know, I'm 6 foot. This is the deluxe edition. Again, I got the deluxe because, you know, I felt like I needed a bigger fly for some of the places that I go out. And having something that, you know, is so easy to set up, so easy to tear down, is practically smart, fitting into a kayak. You know, is it comfortable? It depends on the person. Like, I can't speak for everyone, but I find sleeping in a hammock, you know, it's not as comfortable as sleeping in your bed, but I find it more comfortable than sleeping, you know, on a foam mattress on the ground, which you would be normally doing if you were camping anyway. So, you know, for me, if you're someone who is interested in doing some of this kind of camping, I would 100% suggest going out there and getting a Hennessy Hammock and giving it a go for yourself. There's a version of it as well that you can get. Like, these things you can actually custom make, like you can ask for different things, but there is a version of it where the zip actually goes along the outside of this mosquito net, and that way you don't have to entry and exit up through the middle. You can actually unzip it, climb in and out. I've never tried it, so I can't say if it's better or worse, but I find the way of doing it this way quite comfortable and easy to do. Just going to sit here, guys, enjoy the sunset, have some dinner, and then as the sun goes down, we're out. super tender. Look at that. Oh. Well guys, I'm gonna dig into this actually before I sit back down. Let there be light. Hey guys, so I've just got this colour-coded multi-coloured line. What I'm doing is just letting it get out to that yellow part. So obviously pink. Once it's done out through there, I know it's roughly sort of like 40 metres behind me. Alright guys, been out here trawling for a little while now. Fair while actually. Lucky I have that sounder. If I didn't have that, it'd be very difficult to see because it's a very, very dark night tonight. Bit of cloud cover. There are a few stars, but yeah, they're few and far between. You guys are definitely not going to see them on an iPhone. Just trawling this bait caster still. Still got that same swim bait on it. It's just absolutely mashing the bottom at the moment, which is cool. Not getting too many snags. I have had, you know, probably 3 good hits, but nothing that's actually, you know, had a real crack at that hook. So yeah, hopefully yeah, stay out for a couple more hours, keep having a go. Obviously this thing over here is not the best. When I say this thing, I'm talking about the old GoPro Max. Doesn't work that well in the low light, so that's something to note for next time I come out. But hopefully, it's a bit eerie actually when you're trawling at night in a kayak in the dark like this, and you can hear stuff jumping around you, but you can't see it. Couple of really good hits, but unfortunately nothing actually grabbed the hook. I think it was I probably needed a treble, to be fair. It's just nudging 1 o'clock. That's why I look a little bit tired. Because of the rain, I've just decided to bring my big power box underneath the awning just here. I'm gonna crawl into bed, get some sleep. Wake up tomorrow and have a quick flick, and then I'm off to bury with the great Mr. Adam, who is, I've mentioned before, one of the best estuary fishermen around the area, and we're going to chase bass up in Broughton Creek. So big day ahead. Yeah, so obviously you guys have been asking the question, especially those campers out there who love to get out and do this kind of thing. Is a hammock comfortable? The answer is yes, it is for me. Obviously everyone's going to differ a little bit. You know, personally, I'm not here for comfort. You know, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to be up at 5. So I'm going to be lucky to get 4 hours sleep. And in fairness, I'm not really caring about how comfortable I'm going to be. All I want is to get 4 hours sleep. So I'll see you in the morning. Righto guys, that's it for another episode. If you did happen to like this video, please give it the old like, and if you haven't subscribed already, I would really appreciate it if you did. On the way back, I'm going to have a quick fish. Otherwise, I'm going to see you on a next adventure. Oh yeah. Smoke that MMD splash prawn. Surface. Nice flathead.